Give us a close one and make mine and JT's prediction come true. No, I'm just trolling. Should be a good one out here. Anytime that you get the best of the best in the groups that they're in, and maybe even some of the best of the best that we have in the NBA 2K League, should always point to some good signs, as this is how it'll start off. The intentional foul coming out there from Dawsix as Kenny got worked. I thought he was going to get some close range shot going down.
What about for these teams' records?
5-0.
Harris, Dirt, both?
5-0. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no again.
Oh no. Oh yeah. All right, I'm done.
Interesting note, just got a DM from my guy Johnny, aka the O-Way on Twitter. Helps out with a lot of MLSE stuff with Raptors, GC, Leafs Gaming, Toronto FC. He just DM'd myself and Harris and said, did you guys just see Walnut put 100k channel points on himself to win in the Twitch chat?
Yeah, that sounds like Walnut.
You know what? No, it went away. I was gonna match it and put like 120 on the Warriors. It went away.
How many channel points do you have?
I only have 230.
I have 210, so I wouldn't say only.
How do I only have 66?
1,000?
Because you probably
Or
been
just
using
66?
66,000.
Yeah, you've been using them.
I never use channel points in this chat. I never once used them.
That's funny.
Damn.
Bro.
I do go unsubscribe for a while too, and that affects it. So.
Oh nah, yeah. I got big 46, big 46 months.
Oh,
hey.
Thank you. By the way, the winner of this game will play NBL Oz Gaming in our bracket. So keep an eye out on that one.
Ooh. Oh, I'm so excited to see West taking on East in these tournaments. We had to win the tip-off. We had to wait all the way to the finals to be able to get it. No more here in the turn. That's the interesting twist.
Like Walnut made Walnut made a read in the air ball.
That was a tough one.
Great pass, Walnut.
CB13 trying to get to space. That's going to be a deep 2. And it will be one wild Walnut securing the rebound. And then we'll wrap him up there on the break. It's going to be Im Dat Man's first.
Hoopster Cat, yes. The ticket is every team that is not top 5 in their conference going at it for that 6th spot. There are 2 teams that come out the ticket, 1 from each conference.
A lot of, if there's any OGs who watched in season 1, season 2, it was a free-for-all on the ticket. Every single team in the NBA 2K League was able to participate as Im Dat Man steps into a 3, and he'll knock that one down, gives him a 3-point lead. But in season 3 is when the change came about to where it was only for teams that weren't in the playoffs. So keeping that structure probably the rest of the NBA 2K League's life, as it's going to be one wild Walnut able to respond with a 3 against Im Dat Man. Always a fun time when you get these guys scoring off. A lot of history in this game.
A lot of history. All over. We saw these 2 teams go toe-to-toe in the Western Conference playoffs last year.
Might see it again.
Ooh, they bumped Walnut out of bounds there, so it'll be Warriors ball going back the other way. Sick ass, who has completed the banner chain? It's him and his brother, right? Oh no, we had this discussion.
Yeah, it's just them. It's just him and his brother.
Yeah, because the Raptors took the tip-off and the turn in season 3, and then with the Mavs last year, they ended up winning the ticket. So they're the only ones to complete it. There hasn't been an organization to complete it yet. I know Raptors Uprising, they're close, but I know that they don't want to be the ones. A lot of these teams don't want to be the ones anymore. It was a cool idea before, like, yeah, we want to complete the banner chain. Now that you see how you get into the ticket, you're like, I don't want it.
Look at Sig being a good big brother.
They'll feed it down to Johnny Red. He's got 7 points in the game as he tries to make it 10. Johnny Red can't connect.
I was open too. Wow.
Yeah, need shots like that. Need shots like that against, you know, a good battle like this. You gotta knock down the open ones. You don't know how many you'll get.
Oh, by the way, too, you know how for each tournament we have a different court that they'll be playing on once we end up. I think it was only when we were in person. The turn court with the red branding now of the turn banner chain is sick. I think I saw either players playing pickup games with it, or I saw somebody scrimmaging with that floor. Dude, I was mind blown. The design is amazing.
I haven't seen it. I'm glad I haven't, but I haven't seen it yet. Whoa.
Telling you, load up that league build, load it up, or if you want to be surprised, just wait 3 weeks to see it. As Cook's in transition, he gets slowed up there by CB13 and cut off the angle. And down the lane goes Cooks, right over top of his former teammate Seese.
Oh yeah, I do have to wait that long. Tough.
CB13 walks it back, gets it over to Seese. Straightaway shot, no good. Nay with the offensive rebound. He goes right back up with it. Eight seconds to work with last shot of the quarter going over to Bucks Gaming as Dawsix can't capitalize on it. Only 1 second left. They're not going to get anything up, and it will be Warriors Gaming Squad with a 1-point lead as we take a break before we head to the second quarter.
Them, throw them a curveball, go into 5-out, give them a different look. They definitely don't expect us to come out in that. So I believe we're elite in it. So we'll see what happens.
His mama and that man trying to bait him. He said that their Warriors Gaming Squad is going to go to 5-out set just to screw with them a little bit. Never let them know your next move.
He always trolling.
That's what he does, man. By the way, can confirm no, they are not on 5-out. Nice shot from Mama though.
Yeah, I was wondering maybe he thought that content piece would get posted to socials. Maybe the Bucks would see it and they're like, oh damn, they're really running 5-out. But here's the thing with a team like Bucks Game with the coaching staff that they have, I think they could just look at that content piece and be like, he's just trolling, dude. On to the next one. Let's go.
That's a 17.
Oh, the extra pass. Yeah.
Great shot.
There you go,
Extra
JT. That
pass
was
up
for you.
CB13.
Oh yeah, it was not only a bailout, it was an icon bailout. He iconed that.
Oh, by the way,
this is for you.
Just dropped on socials. Player of the week voting now open. Your candidates are Ant, 630, Greens, and Crush.
Sorry to the other three. I'm sorry. Ant season this week averaged 33 points and 18 assists. I have nothing for you.
You won it last week, so trying to go back to back.
Through 3 games, Ant averaged 33 points and 18 assists. 18.3 to be exact. 33.3 points, 18.3 assists. Ridiculous. Absolutely just monstrous week.
Bucks game are getting some good looks, but they just have not been able to capitalize. See if that tries to turn it around. That was an open miss coming out there for Johnny Red last time out. That put him at like 1 for 4 in the ball game. As getting out work is going to be rejected. And they'll save that clip for the film. Oh, wow. He was about to watch the film thinking that he had enough time before the inbound.
the one super clutch thing about PlayStation 5. That, like, how quick you can go back and watch a clip, and how easily you can fast forward and rewind, like, makes it so accessible and so, like, just useful. Bring it up.
Don't worry, when Harris has Harry Rupe out there, we're always quick with the clips when he gets a goal.
El Rupe. Toot Music asking, how do you join this league? My man, you got to wait until this season's over. And then when we start our pre-draft process, our path to a pro series, you will see it. Follow us at NBA 2K League on all social platforms and keep yourself up to date with the new release of NBA 2K24 and the announcement of the Season 7 in 2024.
You know how my path to pro went the first time I played? You know, I was in Discord with you. I played Bullet.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
I was on my 7-foot popper build, and I went crazy, bro. I think I had like a 30 and 15 game. We ended up losing it, but I was cooking. I don't think I missed a shot.
I played it for the player banner of, I think, Seese and Tazo, like on your My Player.
Yep.
But those 10 games I played, I was cooking. I was at guard, cooking. It was a couple people who knew me. It was like, I know we're not getting cooked by the commentator. I'm like, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy.
I was playing Bullet, but he had no idea who I was, which was even more funny because he was in his stream and he was like talking smack to me, but also giving me props. And people in his chat were kind of like, yeah, man, like, this is a commentator. And there was a random guy. He was on Troy Dan's podcast about 2 years ago. Like, damn.
That's a
what
throwback.
I'm known for? I was like, oh, okay. I was like, what? The one episode that he ever shot of his podcast, by the way. Let me flex that real quick. As CB13 knocks down a shot.
Only one?
Yeah. Was
one and done.
Me, Aiden, Los Polos, KOT. I think there was a couple others on there as well. It was a very interesting group to just be thrown into. I got a DM and I was like, you know what? Sure. So that's like 3 years ago. So you have to think about where some of the content creators were in terms of like their size and their platform. But it was a fun time. That's why I like you, Sean. That's why I like you a lot. For comments like that. Oh, the extra pass to Kenny!
Oh my goodness. It's the same thing every time. It's just a good basketball play. You know what? That's where maybe Coach Mike Newton's coming into play here. The old basketball coach himself. I don't know. This team just plays so unselfishly. They all have such high level of assists and the passing skills. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Bro, the Bucks can... Go ahead, Dirk. Oh, brother.
Oh, do you go what you're saying? I was going to have a good discussion after what you're talking about in terms of coaches for Warriors.
Again. What is this?
It's literally just like the Bucks are missing open.
Can't miss open against this team. That can't happen. There you go.
Like this one, they do. I think it's cool for Warriors Game Squad, the dynamic that they have with the coaches. And the one thing I liked about Mike Check, I believe it was the Nigerian men's national basketball team, is that he was the assistant coach of.
Correct, with Mike Brown, who now is the head coach of the Kings.
Hey, we had him on the NBA 2K League broadcast before the finals when the Warriors ended up taking on Wizards District Gaming as well. But I like the dynamic that they have because you look at the coaches that have been there with Warriors Gaming. Right, Season 1, guess you put Rustin, former 2K employee. So he has some insights to the game of 2K. Then they have Tommy Abdenauer, who is a basketball icon in his own regard. They have him, and then they end up switching out, and now they get Mike Newton. So I think Warriors Gaming Squad, why I have so much respect for them, they do an excellent job of balancing out hardcore basketball mind who wants to learn about 2K. Then you bring in guys like Josiah and the rest of the crew to really get dirty with the analytics and the gameplay side of things.
And on top of it, you get Im Dat Man, Seese, and Kenny Got Work playing like this.
Hey,
yeah, you're going to be pretty good.
And Mama's got
So
11.6 assists.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, he lost his take.
That's brutal.
I know he hurt. That is a stinger.
He's been playing so well too.
might
He's
be-
got 15 and 2. He lost it all.
It might be the first one I've seen lose like that. Like Dirk can probably talk on it more. I know he's seen it. Like we usually see people lose take, but it only goes down to where it's full, but you don't have take. He just lost everything.
And maybe got to be something about the mid-stunts as they get a bucket at the buzzer. 0.3 left. A 28-point quarter coming out there from Warriors Gaming Squad. They now lead 46-33. We head into the second half.
Championship run, JT. I mean, by the end of that 5v5 season, he was about as impactful as anybody else on the court. Him and Dawsix, that pick and roll duo was just disgusting.
Definitely disgusting and impactful and just a headache, like open. I'm telling you, they're getting open looks. They're finding holes in this defense. It's just they have to make it count. They have to make them pay.
Second half action underway. Bittersweet feeling as the regular season will come to an end here with this one. The tournament will not. We'll still have to turn because we jump into bracket play after the league-wide bye week. But after we get done with the bye week, we have a total of, 4 weeks left in the NBA 2K League 2023 season. It's wild.
We're almost done. We're almost to the end.
That's crazy. A month left?
We got a little film review going on. What are you seeing, Charlie?
Oh, yeah. He had a shot. Definitely had a shot.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta lay out and just let the highlights do the talking of what's going through. CB13, such a high 2K IQ. That's what makes him so special. I remember, like, I've played, not this year, but I think it was actually last year. I played some pickup games. The CB13 was my point guard. When you get a chance to play with somebody like that, with how much they talk, communicate, coach you on the fly, it is mind-boggling to hear some of the stuff that he says. And when you compare it to some of the other guards in the league, he really sets the standard of what it takes to be an elite point guard.
Getting frustrated.
Why?
It's like fly, or I don't even think it's a fly. It just, I can't get it.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
I thought you said lie. I was like, what did lie do to you?
Oh no, that's my guy. But yeah, like that. It's just frustrating. But Bucks are frustrating me too with missing all these open looks. Like they keep missing open, we won't get the classic game. We'll get a blowout.
And there you go. Right on what
Like
JT said. Johnny Red able to knock that one down.
And he's 5 for 9. I think 3 of those 4 misses from beyond the arc. He's wide open.
Only a total of 4 misses coming out here for Jay Red as they secure the rebound. And Johnny Red tries to go on transition, but you're met by Kenny got work.
That's a crazy take by Jay Red. He thought he was about to lay something.
Kenny came out of nowhere there on that one, all the way from the right side to the left. As they get it up to Johnny Red, takes a step in, free throw line jumper, no. Decides to try to go.
What?
Okay, he tried to.
See! It's a triple.
Why? That was a oop. Talking about some.
Was that an oop? Was that a shot? Is that a suey? I don't even know.
Oop. It's a oop. I know. It's a oop.
It's a.
Ew. Like what? Like why didn't he just take the free throw line mid?
Sometimes with these shooting guards and what they can do in the paint, you get lost in the sauce with the standing dunks. Cooks with it and gets over the corner to one wild walnut as he pump fakes in the mid-range, and good job working the ball around. Dawsix though can't capitalize.
Like, bro, I'm telling you, how many open looks have they gotten that they have just bricked?
Now the Dubs are starting to break looks.
Hey, at least it'll keep things somewhat close as Walnut will finish off the break there with the one-handed slam. But out there in the Twitch chat, spam the chat with the emote of the team that you're rooting for here in this game for a chance at a 2K locker code. It's the only game going down tonight, so put a Warriors Gaming Squad emote or Bucks Gaming emote out there for a chance for that 2K locker code. As we're with CB13, brings it back out, and he'll take a close range jumper there for Charlie, and it's good.
Great shot.
Johnny Red with it as he feeds it to Cooks and goes right over top of Seese. CB13 working out here on the left side. Same jumper, but this time from the elbow, and that time no good.
No, that front pull up is so ugly and so slow.
Ooh.
And Cooks misses.
Like how, I'm not saying Warriors aren't missing, but the Bucks have been missing all game.
Bum on that man, barrels his way. The inside is going to be blocked from under the basket by Dawsix. Johnny Red on a run out. Scratches the back and throws it down.
It's the one thing about giving him a build that can stand dunk. He just goes down there and sometimes thinks he's a big man. I remember years ago when he was the only point guard who was stand dunking when none of us really knew how. He made it look so glitchy. Now he has a build that can automatically stand dunk. Now he's trying to mash.
There we go. CB13 gets it to go this time from the mid-range. It's really getting in there and working. He's not trying to hunt for a lot of threes, but I think, Harris, that's the kind of the thing that you brought up with both these teams, to try to chase you off the three-point line.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
I say that.
And, you know, I think the Dubs were doing a decent job of it in the first half, but it seems like here, I agree with JT, the Bucks are finding some holes here in the Warriors defense that definitely catching them a little off guard. But I think the Warriors have done a good job mitigating the run a little bit here, just kind of keeping easy buckets throughout. They're going to lose this quarter, but you know, if they win the game, that's all that matters. It's interesting. CB's playing a lot up top. Ooh.
And it's now I believe, 19-8 quarter in favor of Milwaukee. That's why it's a 4-point game now. CB13 will kick it over to Seese, takes a step into the mid-range, and good recovery from Milwaukee.
Wide
as soon as I say
open.
that, Mama, that man wide open, a step in from the logo.
Bro, you can't be leaving that guy open like that. That's
just
nice.
a miscommunication. Why are we doubling the corner on the mid-range? Why are we doubling the corner at all?
Ooh. Somehow that one got through. A funky one coming out there, but as one Walnut knows throughout his NBA 2K League career, anytime you get an opportunity like that, you don't even think twice about it. You just go straight up. CB13 to Mama, the extra pass this time. Usually it's Kenny. This time it's Seese, the 21% covered green. Bucks Gaming want to go fast, is knocked out by Nay. But that's actually a good snare for Bucks Gaming. They got 1.6 with the ball advance.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't say nothing. That's just a better shot, better offense. I can't say a thing. A 21 from a power forward? Hello?
Anyway, 62-54. Let's get our last quarter of group play underway. The last group play game of the season, should mention. 5v5, 3v3, doesn't matter. Let's get it going. Bucks Gaming Warriors Gaming Squad as Johnny can knock it down.
28-0. Sometimes we just got to know how to stop the bleeding, and we just got to know how to fight back. 28-0.
Like within that time span, you couldn't get to the free throw line. You couldn't get an easy midi. Nothing on a break, potentially a fluky going your way. It's tough.
28-0 might be the biggest
Yeah.
2K League run of all time.
And NBL's gaming, yeah, in their game against Gen G. Gen G won the fourth quarter 23-3. And they had a 5-0 run coming out of the third quarter. So, yeah, 28-0 run.
Yeah. Im Dat Man with it, walks it all the way back out. It was deep in that corner as he gets to the free throw line, and that's going to be a good contest coming from behind, but Nay wormed down low and got the offensive rebound. As Bumpy Don jumps there for a moment, and CB13 is going to make it pay for it. No, another offensive rebound though goes to Nay and draws the foul. Ooh. Can't get the free throw, can't get the three-point play opportunity though out there for Nay. I see Hoopster in the chat saying the ticket, we go straight to bracket play. Yes, we'll have a few-day break between the ticket and then once we end up jumping out there into the playoffs, if that's what you're talking about. We do have a bye week next week, then we do remote bracket play, then we go in person. So everything is all strung together to close out our season. Got back-to-back weeks of bracket play, the ticket, playoffs, and finals.
Oh, a lot of 5-hour flights in my future.
Hey, Harris is just taking the train in the rest of the way, so, or maybe a flight. I don't know how it works.
Are you officially moved?
No, not yet. I leave on Sunday.
Okay. Okay, both teams are breaking at this point.
Well, we've made it here all the way to the fourth quarter of our game of the week, so it's time to hit the people with the biggest giveaway. It's time for another drop. You can spam the chat with the NBA 2K League logo or the Let's Go emote for a chance of winning some IRL champion merch. You see all the players in NBA 2K League rocking it. You see us in the broadcast team always rocking our champion merch. So make sure you spam the NBA 2K League logo or the Let's Go emote, as now Warriors Gaming Squad, they're up by 12. And they bring it back to 10.
Wait.
CB13 down to Mama, back out to Charlie. He'll take the shot, a step in from the hash, no good. Dawsix will come up with the rebound, and the Warriors will knock this one away. And after that, get the intentional foul. Get our Twitch chat being flooded with all those emotes. Excited to see who wins.
I'm pretty sure the ticket starts July 26th. I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong.
Johnny Red trying to get some space, but Seese is all over him. They now feed it to Bumpy Don, over to Cooks. Breaks everything on the 14%.
All right. Now the Warriors starting to play some defense.
CB13. It's got Bumpy Don in front of him. Same shot as before, up top. Oh. And
a bunch of parrots.
That's two in this game.
I would say that both teams at this point, JT, have missed a interesting amount of open shots. Didn't miss that one, but yeah, a lot of open misses tonight for both teams.
Definitely missed a fair amount. I could tell both of these teams watched film on each other through and through, because both of these teams found plenty of holes. It's just Warriors kind of found a way to convert more than the Bucks did. But both of these teams found a plethora of holes in the defense. You know, could have been like a real, like, this game could be a good like 85-80 right now. Oh, ball.
I'm on that man. The catch and shoot shot, no good for him. Under 2 minutes to go here in our game of the week. Final group play game coming out here from the turn, as it's going to be J Red down low with the one-handed standing dunk. And that'll prompt a Warriors Gaming Squad timeout. Just one more to go the rest of the way.
That's what makes it spooky, man, when about this year's build, how a shooting guard can literally just stand dunk on a center. Like, stand dunking this year is so like it just makes that shooting guard build so viable.
It's been so many missed opportunities, but look at the turnovers. Not a whole lot, no steals going on the side of Bucks game. It has been such a fast-paced game. And usually, right, when you see any of these teams have success, the turnovers are piling up. They're moving out in transition. Whereas Game Squad, I mean, they've had a comfortable lead. Bucks game hasn't threatened it too much. I think the most they've got it to within that 2 possession mark. But other than that, it's been Warriors Gaming Squad kind of like getting a stop, getting their feet back under them, pulling the lead back in their favor by double digits. But maybe this could be the run that Bucks Gaming needs to be able to make it even more realistic.
Oh, Warriors are up because of free throws. They both hit 27 field goals. They both hit 9 threes, and Warriors are up 5. So we got to shrink that. We got to shrink. What are we reaching that? We got to shrink. We know we're not taking that cut when we realize we got beat that late or beat that bad.
Yeah, I think the what was it? I think it was the Knicks and Nets game that I was at. It's so hilarious when you think about it. You look at a box, you're like, damn, the threes are the same, the field goals made are the same. Then you're like, what's the separator? And you're like, oh, they got 2 extra free throws. That's why they're up 2, and that's a team takeover off the steal.
Team takeover.
Oh. Come on,
this is gonna get interesting.
Oh,
nice cut.
1-1-1.
Oh! Sorry,
Hey. Come
Dane Downey gets it to go. Who was that got the foul? Was that CB13? Yeah.
Yeah, that might have been my loudest and one yet, because I knew it was coming.
I would say the neighbors are getting woken up, but it's still young in the night for you. Very young in the night.
Actually, both my neighbors just moved out. Left and right.
Blame me.
Hope it's not because of me, but you know.
Timeout Bucks Gaming. It is a 5-point game. Both teams now just going to be sitting there with 1 timeout. They've just been going back and forth, but it's just been that extra lead that Warriors Gaming Squad have had. If you're the Bucks here, JT, what's your game plan? You just going to go out there, just your typical half-court set, or you maybe factor in the clock in mind of potentially trying to get the last possession?
I definitely am using one of my plays, like maybe a softball, but some kind of play that attempts a 3, and then if they super focus on the 3, then take the quick 2. But yeah, definitely keep it 2 for 1. Like, this shouldn't be a long possession at all. Like 15 seconds max. But I don't even know if I want to take that long.
Let's see what they've drawn up out there in the Bucks Gaming camp. They do have that team takeover. Something to keep in mind. That came off the steal, the last defensive possession that we saw. It's with Cooks. Reminder, when team takeover is active, they got the double takeover as they get it with Johnny Red. Trying to find some space. They really want a 3. It's 1-1-1 from downtown. He sparks it.
Yes, it had to be.
11 seconds. I like that. 11 seconds, and you got a 3 up.
Oh, CB13 crosses half court with 1 second to spare. 2-point lead for Warriors Gaming Squad. They'll take their time. CB13 with Mama. Out to CB from downtown. It's money for Charlie.
Wow.
Welp.
That was the shot that was the shot that CB13 missed against Grizz Gaming on stage in person that basically lost them that series. A little bit of feel good coming out of CB13 after hitting that one. I know he's gonna remember that.
He was a lot closer, but the monument of the shot, like how big it was, yeah, same shot.
I mean, crazy game. We talked about this so much time with the centers being on the popper build that they don't get a whole lot of stats going their way, more making the sacrifice for your team just to space the floor. Walnut's putting that to rest, but it all might be in the result of a loss. He's got 24, 9, 4 assists, a block. Perfect 3 of 3 from behind the arc for one wild Walnut.
Just classic, right?
Look how much they
Classic.
crazy.
Let's see if they can work their magic again here with Milwaukee. 5-point game, 14.7 on the clock. Cooks, the stop and go move down the lane. They take their 2. No timeouts for Milwaukee. Oh, they all.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that was close.
It's like it went through Johnny's hand.
Wow. Oh, he almost stepped out of bounds
was-
again. Oh, he almost did again.
And there goes the foul. I thought it was going to be an out of bounds call. I'm going to be honest with you.
I thought it was an easy out of bounds call. I guess that animation was him getting pushed out of bounds after the foul. Wow.
They make both free throws, and that way the game should come to an end here in this one. Johnny Red will put up the shot. It's going to be heavy contested. So the prediction comes true. Warriors gaming squad taken by single digits. It is 78-73. What a way to close out group play.
What a fun game that was. Warriors gaming squad, they finish off group play undefeated again. 12-0 for the Dubs, going back to the tip-off. And for Bucks Gaming, they finish 5-1. They'll be second in the group. Nothing to scoff at. 2 of the best teams in the NBA 2K League, giving us a show to close out action here on a Friday.